For the third part, please imagine a small child here sitting on the seat.
هلو يا حبيبي، يلا تعال صلي معي، صلي معي يا حبيبي، يلا نصلي.
فيروز سيب الولد.
يا فتحي
مفيش حاجة اسمها صلي، لازم اذاكر.
انت قلت السلام على يسوع المسيح النهارده يا حبيبي.
فيروز
يا فتحي
كلمة واحدة، سيب الآية.
بس الصلاة يا حبيبي.
فيروز الولد من الصلاة والصوم مش عارف ايه والمطنيات ده ساعة ونص. all this time take from the study. يا فيروز
يا نادليس انت عايزة تصلي معايا، يلا حبيبي سيبك.
فيروز سيبه الله، كلمة واحدة.
ما يصحش.
مش فيروز
ما يصحش.
ما يصحش ايه؟
ما يصحش. يلا حبيبي تعال معايا، سيبك من ابوك قلبه اسود وتخين وريحته مش كويس، ما عندهمش فلوس، وفين الشعر بتاعه؟
لا فيروز في شعر اهو، في بس ربنا نسها كده، نسها هنا يعني.
سيبك منه يا حبيبي، وما عندهمش ركب كمان. فينشت.
Thanks, guys. You can go now. Thank you. The point that we wanted to demonstrate here is lack of unity in the raising of children. The mother had one approach, the father had a different approach, which is a problem in itself, but also the bigger problem here is that the discussion takes place in front of the child. So the child can sit there and sense that there is disunity in the way my parents see things. It's okay for there to be different opinions in how we raise our children, but it should never be on display in front of the children. So there's a principle here that I think is important to get straight, and that principle is that unity and love is a higher priority than anything else. It's always the highest priority. So in this scenario, for example, the mother believes that child should be dragged to prayer, the father believes that he should be left alone. But what is a higher principle is that there is love and unity. It would be better for the mother to leave him not praying and then to show that there is love and unity in the family. Because sometimes what we fight about are different opinions. The father believes that one way is better, the mother believes another way is better, and they're fighting about it. But actually the best way is that there just be love and unity. It's more important than what you're fighting about, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So that's a key principle with raising our teens, that they always see unity. And if there's a disagreement, that can be discussed not around the children, in a way that is sharing discussion. You know, in every fighting sport, they fight, but there's rules. Like in boxing, for example, they're fighting, but there's rules to the fighting. So you can't punch below the belt, you can't kick, you can't use your elbow, you can't headbutt. There are rules to the boxing fight. And as couples, as husbands and wives, there are fights, but there needs to be rules around our fights. For example, we never raise our voice. That's one rule. We never say things to belittle the other person. It's another rule. We speak with love. It's another rule. We never do it in front of the children. That's the critical rule. So we can discuss and we can fight, but there has to be rules around the way we discuss and argue. Then when we come to the children, there is a unified approach. And even if something's taking place that I don't agree with, it's best to let it go, because what's important is that unity is more important than what I'm arguing about.